piece of a map in metal. Mr. Albeit. Oh, you're here with your son. You and your accomplice are guilty to the murder of Zacharias Greystoke.
Mr. Orson Wilde is here, the star of American theatre.
The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me. I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
What is going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. In the last episode, we ended off talking to an Orson Wilde. Anyway, so we need to find out more information about Orson Wilde. I believe that he could be behind the bombing. An American star off the stage visits Sherlock Holmes in order to study for his new role, when a curious incident in the night time throws the pair into a case. What will this unusual do? Oh, so Orson Wilde is gonna act as a Dr. Watson. How interesting indeed. Right, so am I meant to discover him via this? No. How would I go about in discovering him?
It would be better to examine Wilde's belongings before he returns.
Oh, yes, he's in here, isn't he? Bloody hell. You changed the room around fast. Orson Wilde.
Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this?
Not, well, not all of them. Oh.
I use the same brushes for makeup. This must be grease paint.
Of course you would know.
Face powder of an excellent quality.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
It might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me.
Okay, that was a... I didn't...
No, don't touch that!
Orson Wilde, why must you mess with stuff that ain't yours?
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I
Ah!
have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
Yes, Mary, Watson's girlfriend. Nose, spectacles, yes, most definitely. She's flashy, she is rich. It would indicate so, yes. Richness. Engagement ring, family heirloom. Well, looking at it closely, it could be an engagement ring. It could be an engagement ring by Watson, or it could be a family heirloom. An heirloom passed down for generations from mother to mother, or mother to daughter, I should say. Indecisive shoes. Oh, how many more of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mary Sutherland is a good-tempered young lady of 25 years of age. She has poor eyesight. She has failed to notice that she is wearing Mr. Matt's shoes. Mary is a wealthy young lady. She is engaged to be married. Aye. So, we need to resolve Sutherland's case.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes. Although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
Right.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. Mr. Windybank did not wish for me and mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Now that is odd. That is very odd indeed.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Ah. A very old-fashioned man then. Or in this case, a very fashioned man.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street post office for collection.
So we should go there then. We'll be going to the post office to find out the most recent letters that she has been sending.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
Right.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes. Tell her.
I'd like to read it for myself, you incompetent twat. Public notice of disappearance. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Hosmer Angel has mysteriously vanished. Mr. Angel is around 5 feet 7 inches in height, of strong build with a sallow complexion. He is black-haired with bushy side whiskers and a moustache. He is likely to be wearing tinted spectacles. On last sighting, Mr. Angel was dressed in a black silk frock coat with a black waistcoat and grey Harris tweed trousers. He is known to have been employed in an office in Leadenhall Street. If you are in possession of any information, please come forward. There will be an award for any help given in finding this gentleman. And this letter, I may read it myself. Mr. Wilde, do not be a tosser again. My dear love, please don't worry about your sweet head. Do you believe that I would say nothing? Do you believe that I would say anything to your family, who understand nothing of love? We had a wonderful time together, didn't we? While your father was in France. Such a short time. But it was enough for me to know that you are my life. I want to spend my every minute from now on with you. I wish that it were possible. I love you very much. and I am waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more upon his travels, so we can meet again. Holmes, Angel.
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten.
Ooh.
Good quality paper, quite smooth. Fairly common ink, nothing special. We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature. Let's study this letter more closely.
Right, I believe there might be something. Ah!
There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
Why, thank you. Dear Mary, I'm taking the opportunity of sending you these few lines in a hope that they find you and your mother in good health. France is a nice country to look at, but it is the same as anywhere. There are rogues here who deceive and mistreat their women. Men nowadays are so dishonourable. They won't think twice to break your heart. I hope that you will be an obedient girl and look after your mother, and that you will take my advice. Stay at home. I'll be back before long. Your father.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten. Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special.
Brilliant.
I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice, stay at home. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely.
Why? Oh,
There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention. This letter has a defect. It's the same letter with the same defect in both instances.
where else?
One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based
The
on
and is in the
specific
same
defects, we could
place.
say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
And the and is in the same place. Right, let's deduct this in my head. This is my mind palace. Right, so. Dint's stepfather's letter. No. Damn it. Different boots. Bad eyesight. Okay. What does that say? Probably myopia. Right. Hosmer's. Both their letters. One typewriter. The letters have the same typewriter defect and were written by one person on a single typewriter. I believe it to be one typewriter. Keep at home. Right. I need to get these deductions like perfect. Really do. The family have an interest in Mary remaining single as they have access to her inheritance. Mary and her stepfather trusted one another. Mary was told to remain at home as her stepfather believed it would be better for her. I believe it could be going down to profit, most definitely. Oh, 4 things. For some reason, Hosmer Angel met with Mary only when her stepfather was away on business trips. Mary's stepfather was unaware of her relationship with Hosmer Angel. Hosmer Angel was a reticent and shy man who did not want to cause trouble for Mary. I feel there's strange behaviour going on there, most definitely. Opportunity. Mary had the opportunity to socialise without her stepfather's knowledge. Oh, we're making so many good deductions here. Mary's stepfather lied. He didn't take his business trip as he had found out that Mary was disobeying him. Wow. Hide the truth. It will cause Mary a great deal of distress if she is told of the true identity of Hosmer Angel. Mary Sutherland is an honest and gentle young lady who should be allowed to live her own life. She does not deserve to be deceived in such a fashion. Yeah, tell the truth. Yes!
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door, and then conveniently slipped away. To bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
You're welcome.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
I could have been, but it's better to give the truth rather than hide the truth for her to find that out herself. She would have been even more disgusted if she found that out herself. I mean, that kind of just makes it more sense with him wanting to keep her at home for profit.
What is going on?
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Oh my God. Go back to your flat and stay there with Kate. Calm down, Toby. Now,
What's
let's
up,
see what this
Toby?
contains.
What in the hell? No, it's a bomb.
It's ticking.
Yeah, it's a bomb. It's...
I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover.
Right. Oh God.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. A source
Right.
of electricity for the detonation. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside.
Right. Oh, I don't know which one to do.
Whew.
Oh God. Oh yes. Come on. Oh, I thought it blew up then.
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Who do you think, you moron?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
Brilliant.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins.
Do you have his jacket?
Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
Yes. Now scram. Okay, so pocket knife. So
JT are the owner's initials.
JT. How could that be?
Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else.
Why is he actively trying to sabotage?
There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
There's something fishy about Orson Wilde. He's been destroying evidence. He's destroyed evidence, and he has destroyed our analysis table. There's something really fishy going on about him. Rally Mohawks, bring out your axes, and tell King George we'll pay no taxes on his foreign tea. His threats are vain, and vain to think, to force our girls and wives to drink his vile beer. Then rally boys in the Hazanon to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. Interesting poem. Find out who has been behind the attempt of your life. Examine the attacker's belongings.
A poem. But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into Yon Harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket?
Why ever are we listening to some moron?
Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
Because he's a twat. On purpose, Alden deliberately destroyed the analysis table and the attacker's evidence. Orson only wanted to help with the evidence. It was a coincidence that he destroyed the analysis table. Nope, I think he did it on purpose. He's a twat. I believe he did it on purpose. I don't think he did anything by accident. Song. Nothing there. Nothing there. They've been encyclopedias. But where? Art and archaeology. So it's not to do with that. Ah, yes, here we go. The Green Dragon Tavern was a public house used as both a tavern and a meeting place, and was located on Union Street, in Boston's North End. In the early 19th century, a number of replicas of the Green Dragon were opened across Europe. One of these is now located in London near the harbour, in the district of Whitechapel.
Here it is.
Lovely.
That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
No one's trying to kill you, you absolute moron. I mean, they could be killing him. They could be. He's an actor. A douchebag actor. So he's probably made an enemy. Someone on the outside probably knows where he is because they probably kept tabs on him. But let's get changed. Let's get into more serious clothes. Casual suits will be precise. For size. Whatever.
He's so funny.
What's he... The hell is he doing? Why is he wearing my hat?
Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is
What
that
a
wild?
Twat.
Whatever is he doing now?
Being a moron.
Transforming you into a legend.
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
Taking advantage. Stay.
The zoo? What on earth for?
Perhaps because it is my birthday today?
I knew it. I forgot.
I fooled you, didn't I? Of course I remembered. Here's some spending money. Go and enjoy your special day.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back.
I believe we would have gotten the
Damn
same
it. Such
outcome.
a waste. This Alice, I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing with Kate's feelings. This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent. And anyway, it'd be better to visit the Green Dragon Tavern during the evening.
I believe, I am in utmost belief, that I don't know. It's dumb.
Mrs. Hudson is not at home.
The fort's gone. The fort is gone.
Force is not an option. I should find another way inside Alice's flat. A back room. A back room.
Yeah, let's go in the back room. Or should we... We could climb out. Yes. Assuming this door's open and not locked. Oh, it's locked. Brilliant, we're breaking in. Right. Oh, more. Oh, right. That one. How interesting. What a complex lock. Right
It
here.
appears that Alice sleeps in this armchair, as uncomfortable as that must be. Alice has recently used this.
For what? Oh, some... A blanket, maybe? Dear Miss, thank you for your most recent delivery of shirts. Oh, she's a not a carpenter. A clothes person. They are marvellous. As I told you, this Saturday I shall be attending the wedding breakfast of my dear friends, so I'll need to look stunning. Please be sure to finish my dress by Friday at the latest. I will send for it in the morning. Right.
A phonograph cylinder.
Oh. Almost figured it out. Quite slowly. Oh yes! Figured it out. My dear little Alice, if you read this letter, then it means that I am no longer in this world. Jesus. And that my illness has defeated me. Please try not to be sad, dear, for I have lived a good life. My only regret is that you are now alone, and you will be sent to live with who knows you. With who knows who. An unknown family. I do not trust the institutions who behave so cruelly towards your father, but please take courage, my dear angel. You know the secrets which allows you to speak with the souls of the dead. What?
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death.
What about the speaking to the souls of the dead? Dear Alice, thinking of you now has made me remember the past. And as you well know, I was always a worrier. Every time that you were sent to live with yet another family, I had hoped you would be happy. But people are cruel, aren't they? It angers me to think of you, so miserable in every home, to be considered more as a servant rather than a member of a family. You suffered so much. But I am happy now to congratulate you on your 21st birthday. Now all your horrors are behind you. You are grown and independent and a beautiful woman. I wish you the life that you deserve, with all of the happiness that's possible. Your friend, Anna.
Alice was unhappy with all of her adopted families.
Key! He wakes early, despite the fact that the lamp in his room glows into the small hours. He provides the street with urgent with work. I believe that the boy's name to be Wiggins. His friend Dr. Watson is always nearby. They seem very close. He's respected by the Inspector Lestrade, although he never works with the police. Kate is so sweet and honest and naive, but Mr. Holmes doesn't spend much time with her.
She's spying on me.
Bitch. Why is she spying?
Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother.
Oh, Bouvier. Okay, she works in the dark arts.
Strange taste in literature.
Witchcraft. Dear Mr. Bouvier, I wanted to inform you that your rental contract has been prepared. You can come to collect it whenever convenient and evening of the week. Any evening of the week. Mrs. Hudson, landlady. Lovely. The hell's this?
Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton.
Oh.
Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat.
Okay.
Kate probably sleeps here.
On a settee. Why is the mirror has been damaged, but by who? Oh, it's the clock. The grandfather clock ticking. I thought it might have been something else. Bloody hell, this is a big house apartment.
It's closed.
I have a key.
This lock is quite new.
Oh, it's for this. Oh, what's in here then?
Oh my god.
Witchcraft.
The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above.
Witchcraft.
Louis Napoleon Bonaparte. It's my distant ancestor, Horace Verne. William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago.
We'll check that cylinder after.
Charles Darwin, English naturalist and geologist.
Lovely.
Abraham Lincoln.
Right.
My word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism.
But I did solve his murder.
Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime.
William Hamilton, are you there?
Hamilton.
Can you hear me? I wish to hear from you.
Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton.
Mass suicide leaves 27 dead at Ceuta, Spain. Quetta, Spain. Is that Ceuta or Quetta? I don't know. The bodies of 27 people, including 4 children, have been discovered in Quetta, Spain. The deceased, who were members of the Veneration of the Dead, had consumed a soft drink laced with deadly cyanide and sedatives. Police were only able to save one young woman, Alice Floella Hamilton, the lady who was unarmed yet in... Oh shit. Oh. Here's a violin. I don't believe there's anything that I've missed. Orson is a fine actor. The reporters didn't notice that he was not Sherlock Holmes. Orson is obsessed with the idea of being Sherlock Holmes. He makes sure to dress and behave in the same manner as Holmes. I believe he to be obsessed. No. So there's quite surely nothing. Oh.
It has no smell.
We're not, are we?
It has a bitter taste. No smell, bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate.
Really? That's all it is? Oh, it says he has trouble sleeping. Why?
Alice prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. Well, women are good at that sort of thing. I finished here. Time to go.
Oh. Yeah, let's not disturb that asshole. Right, William Hamilton. In 1880. A failed escape from Newgate's prison. Oh, from the Strand. Ooh, the Strand. A publisher that Arthur Doyle managed to get his Sherlock Holmes stories on. A failed escape from Newgate prison. 4 prisoners crawled through a narrow drained pipe to escape from the Newgate prison in London. It was a well-planned daylight operation, but ultimately unsuccessful thanks to the fast reaction of our police force. 2 of the prisoners were killed. The remaining men were sent back to prison. One of the dead prisoners was the prior criminal lord of London, William Hamilton. As is already known, William Hamilton was arrested in 1875 during the Scotland Yard operation on the charge of Inspector Lestrade. During that investigation, a major role was played by the consulting detective Sherlock Holmes. After the arrest, and due to his wife being deceased, Hamilton's young daughter, who's sent to live with her aunt.
Here it is.
Damn. So I can go check out the Green Dragon Tavern, disguise yourself as a bandit, and obtain information about the attacker as the Green Dragon Tavern. And I shall do that in the next video. Oh my god, that is insane that Alice delves in spiritualism. Alice delves in witchcraft of some sorts. But yes, anyway, I shall see you all later. Goodbye!